Hey, John.
Hey, dude.
That was the saddest intro ever.
Right? It
This
was
is
just
our
like,
second
all right,
take.
here we go.
Clink.
Boom.
There we
Clinked.
go.
Everything is fine.
What are we drinking today?
We are drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
No,
I wish.
not a sponsor.
I wish we were drinking straight vodka. This is root beer.
You're drinking root beer out of the special A&W
Vodka cup.
vodka cup from West
Wendizzle.
Connecticut.
Wendizzle.
West Etiquette.
Thank you, Dizzle Etiquette.
There we go.
Dizzle Etiquette. That is your new name.
Welcome to the 23rd episode of Bite Size Lemons.
That's a pretty cool number.
Pretty good. I don't know about me, but
But I'm feeling 23.
hey,
If you want to party with me, you'll have to be my Lee.
what is happening? So
Twerk,
we've
twerk, 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 twerk. All right, that just happened.
that's good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Way
That
to
made
go.
me feel really old because I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you're like, hey, just get your bottom dollar, princess. Do you have any lemons?
What is happening?
Who are you? Huh?
So this is the 23rd episode. We're
Get
on.
this thing out of my face.
We are on season 2.
Yep.
So, we don't have enough storage on Podomatic to do 2 seasons at a time. So
Yeah,
what we'll do?
Take that.
Take that, Podomatic.
Automatic, you
Expensive
system for storing buckets and buckets of data.
Yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do
It's like
is
you need to make a living or something.
let me say what I need to say.
All right, let's go.
We are going to be taking down our first season
Yep.
off of Podomatic, so we can burn it, so we can fill up our second season.
Yep.
We are gonna, however, be keeping every episode of season 1 on YouTube.
Yep.
So if you ever guys need to go back and listen to it, we get new viewers, you guys can jump on YouTube.
It'd be awesome if you did, because there are a lot of people like commenting on our YouTube.
Lemon flavored.
Yeah, lemon flavored.
And
Shout out to
Hannah?
you and Hannah
There we go.
again.
Shout
you
out
are
to
just
both of
our
you.
our stores, star showers,
Yes,
Shar stowers.
indeed. We got some Pocket Monster news.
Yeah, we do.
So we got some news wedge, some sweet, sweet news wedge in the form of a new Pokemon announcement video.
I'm drinking my root beer off my finger.
That is not an effective way to do it.
All right.
We got a new Alolan form.
Yes, we did. It is kind of weird.
I expected this one. I did not expect to like it this much.
I didn't expect it, and I didn't. I'm kind of meh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
I'm into it. We got Alolan Rattata.
Ratata.
Rattata.
I remember when I did. No, wait. I did Pidgey and Pidgeotto.
Wait a
What
minute.
did we say about Rattata?
Oh, that was our first one.
Oh yeah, we
And
were
then
like,
I said, Rattata, John, stop sucking your finger.
right.
Rattata was like, I was like, well, Rattata is the Pokemon of the week, so there's that. And you're like, he sucks.
He sucks.
He's terrible. I'm like, on with the show.
All right.
Oh yeah, so we need to do our roasted
Roasted
toasted.
toasted. But let's just finish talking about Rattata,
Okay, cool. Alolan Rattata is dark normal type.
which is pretty cool.
Pretty good for Raticate. If he gets, I'm assuming he's gonna get in a Alolan form. Those stab moves,
Man, that's gonna be weird. Also, is Persian gonna get?
I believe he must.
That's strange.
I'm into it.
I'm down, but
Does that mean Execute is gonna get one?
I
And little
think-
baby coconuts?
I think Execute could live without one.
Oh yeah, he could. But
A little like baby coconut.
yeah, it'd be
babies?
cute, right?
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I'd be in for
Be
that.
like hairy nuts,
Okay.
like coconuts. They've
Yep.
got that weird hair thing.
So
on.
anyway, he's got some serious stab moves now. Raticate with Crunch and Bite.
Crunch, bite. I think some Raticates can get the ability of Strong Jaw or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that allows them to.
Speaking of which, this Rattata has some wild abilities.
Really?
Yeah. So
What's we got?
it's half gluttony, half hustle. So essentially, gluttony is when if you're at 25 health, you eat a berry. But in this case, when it's 50 health, it eats a berry.
Yeah.
So
Fatty.
It's pretty.
Freaking fat piece of crap, you rat. Eating all the freaking berries.
I mean, more or less, honestly. And then it has hustle, which is hustle.
Put up your money, son.
Okay. Hustle increases the user's attack stat by 50, but lowers the accuracy of the user's physical moves by 20%.
Holy snap.
Holy snap is right.
It increases it by 50 damage or 50%?
Percent. Pretty wild.
Dude, even like a Fury swipes on something like that, like, gets crazy.
Sounds pretty crazy. It is 20% lowered accuracy, though.
But that's not terrible.
It's not terrible at all.
Oh.
Yeah, so Bite is going to be crazy if Raticate has the same
typing
and
everything else. Anyway,
stats,
so,
yeah.
Ekans, how about you? Ekans,
Am I roasting toasting?
I am roasting.
I am toasting.
You are toasting.
Shall I go first?
You shall toast.
Here we are to what a lot of people think is a backwards Pokemon. But in reality, it is only your name that is backwards, Ekans, also known as the snake Pokemon. You are the OG snake.
OG
Yes.
Snake.
Even before Onyx,
Yeah.
who is the rock snake.
Yeah.
Um,
Rock Dragon. Dude. Oh, wait. Steelix.
Is there a rock dragon?
I'm sorry. I thought that I was thinking about Steelix.
He's the iron snake.
I was thinking about Onyx and a Mega Evolution to be like Dragon Rock, but
Mega Steelix, though.
Mega Steelix. So
Yeah.
God rest my
Ekans,
ideas.
I think you've got a lovely hue. Your eyes scare me a little bit,
Yep.
but that's why you have Intimidate on your side.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Half those stats.
You.
Cut those stats in half.
Hey, stop toasting. I'm toasting.
Right.
Ekans to you with your little backwards name. It's
Yeah.
clever.
Half.
You've been toasted.
You've been toasted. All right, Ekans.
All right, let
Here,
him have
let's,
it.
Let's throw down in the Motown. All right, look, Ekans, I'm sick of you looking at me with your Jesse and James wannabe criminals. All of the Team Rocket people have you, but you can't even hold your own. You can't even hold down your own fight. So yeah, Ekans, you're bad, and I don't like you because you're a snake, and snakes scare me sometimes because they're scary. So
Wow, that
Ekans, you're bad.
you have been roasted.
You've been distraught.
Fair enough. Shall we continue? With
We
some
shall
news?
continue.
Cool. Certain Pokemon are getting their own Z moves,
Yep.
both of which are hilarious.
Yep.
So Alolan Raichu's got this. So because he's like the whole surfer thing, the whole Hawaii style, aka Alola.
Yep.
So his Z move,
Yep.
essentially, he jumps on his tail, surfs into the air, and then like does a beat down on whatever Pokemon's waiting for him.
Yeah, he's just like
Aerodactyl gets wrecked in this.
poor Aerodactyl's just
Yeah.
getting distraught.
So the move is called Stoked Spark Surfer.
Wow.
Bro.
Bruh. Whoa, man.
Swell is high, dude.
Dude, I'm shredding the Narnar.
Wait,
Shout out to Camille.
Emil.
Camille.
Shredding,
Not
Camille.
Emil. It's
Oh, Camille.
Camille. My brother's girlfriend's little sister.
Camille.
Camille.
Shout out to Camille.
Camille, if you are listening to this, I hope you shred the Narnar.
Every day.
Like, may your waves be good and your sunsets be
Let
awesome.
the swell be high for you, bro.
Yeah, radical.
Tubular.
Oh, it's so tubular.
Oh, dude. Have a
There's
righteous
so many
day.
tubes in that Euler.
True.
Also, I kind of sound like Donald Trump, but
Okay. China.
China.
Early orders get a Munchlax,
Mm-hmm.
but it is holding Snorlax's stone thing. So basically, Z moves are going to be essentially the new Mega Evolutions.
Which is interesting.
So that implies that a stone needs to be held for a Z move to be in effect.
Right. But do we have any Mega Evolutions that like, are they just done with Mega Evolutions?
I don't know.
That's an interesting thing.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Because Kalos is the whole Mega Evolutions place.
Right.
I'd be fine with that, honestly.
I would too. And also, there's an interesting thing. So, kind of verging off into another subject, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
They had spoiled 2 new EXs for Solgaleo and
The
Lunala.
GX, you mean?
GXs.
GXs.
So they count as EX Pokemon, but they have GX moves.
And they're redonkulous.
They're like the Z moves. They're super powerful, and you can only use them once per battle.
Yeah.
So...
Because Solgaleo's is something like you can put 5 fire energies on,
It basically is just like Hyper Tank, and
But
also it does a
Lunala's,
ton of
though,
damage.
have you read it? He gets to knock out any of the defending Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Yep. He's
What?
just like, well, God rest, see you later.
That's unreal. Oh, basic Pokemon. But that includes all EXs.
All EXs. Yeah. So goodbye, Wailord deck.
I was about to say,
Like,
see ya, Whale Lord. Yeah, that's wild. Solgaleo's is good, sure.
yeah.
But Lunala, oh man.
That's pretty good.
That's unbelievable.
It's pretty good. And so, like, the Z moves are bleeding into the TCG as well, with this GX move, as well as, they're going to be prevalent in the game. We've already seen a few. We've already talked about how each type is going to get their own. But I guess you'd have to be holding the stone, which means that, you're not going to see a Mega Steelix going on using, Rain of Bullets or anything.
Right, yeah.
And it's just going to be, one or the other you're going to have to choose.
Yeah, and that's cool with me.
Yeah.
I like the Z moves more, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think the Mega Evolution could have been something that they could run with if they just picked better Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, we were talking earlier. Let's finish the news, but then we'll talk about Alolan forms, what we think about that. So Alolan versus Mega Evolution kind of thing.
But before we do that,
so this trailer for Snorlax, it gives a little montage of all the times he's blocking the road.
Yep.
I thought it was super cute.
I thought that was awesome.
After 20 years of sleeping, is
Yeah.
what it says.
It was like, this lazy sack of crap's gonna get up and sit on your face.
So Snorlax has a Z move.
Uh-huh.
So he holds Snorlium Z.
Snorlium. Let's see. What?
So pick a random Pokemon. Bastiodon.
Bestlium.
Exactly. How hard is that?
Driftblium.
Drifbleum. What about Tyrantrum?
Empoleum.
Oh, I like that one.
That's actually pretty cool.
Pidgeotium.
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 Espionum.
Oh, I suppose it only counts for fully evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, because the Munchlax can't use it.
Yeah. Let's say
Espionum.
Meloticium.
Meloticium.
See, they're gonna be this.
Phryg-
They've really
Phrygian.
messed with themselves.
Phrygian.
Phrygian? Oh gosh.
Let's see. Hold on.
Shout out.
Swallowium. Gosh, this is actually really fun.
You're having a good time. Here, let's move on. Though.
All right.
So basically, the trainer jumps onto Snorlax's stomach when he's like passed
Mercurium.
out. Snorlax's eyes freak out.
Okay. All right. The first time I saw this, I was like, "What is happening?"
So many memes.
It was like, "Death comes upon your city," and I was like, "Oh no!"
When you wake up and you realize you haven't done any of your homework. Yeah.
God. Oh man.
If you guys haven't seen it, definitely look at it. It's crazy.
Honestly, it was terrifying. I just wasn't expecting it. Like,
Me
I was
neither.
expecting, Snorlax is gonna get up, it's gonna be kind of cute, he's gonna walk over to you and then sit on you. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, like, he turns his head and, like,
Flames come out of his eyes.
Flames come out of his eyes, like some sort of Caroline crap, where
Yeah,
blank
some
eyes
Coraline
of doom.
scariness.
I was like, Oh no, I
Then he
hate
then
this.
he jumps like 30 feet in the air, does a somersault, lands on the
As
ground,
he does.
and then runs it like Mach 5,
And
NFL style.
Yeah, and then just yeah, NFL style. He's like, step off, Peyton Manning. Look here, Tony Romo. Your back isn't gonna be the only thing broken this season.
Oh. So savage.
God rest Tony Romo. Also, I don't think it's his back. I think it's his leg or something.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's something to do with his bones.
Back is
So,
worse.
God rest
Much
back.
worse.
Tony Romo
Then
can no longer see out of his left eye.
okay. Snorlax jumps in the air and lands directly onto Donald Trump, killing him instantly.
Thank goodness.
Goomshoes just stands there with his hands behind his back and is crushed.
He just takes it in stride. He's like, well, this is my life now.
He's like, this is me educating people about Z moves.
This is me educating people about walls.
The best. Okay. Oh, I suppose Snorlax is a wall. Very nice.
Yeah,
well
joke's
done.
made.
The name.
Snorlonium?
No. The name of the move.
Oh, yeah.
Pulverizing pancake.
Pancake. We're going to take this to IHOP and run with it.
I think this is.
Hi. I would like 3 pulverizing pancakes, please.
Do you have your Snorlium Z, sir?
No, I left it in the car. Actually, I crushed it up so I could snort it.
Snortlium?
Snortlium. Snorlaxium.
I think this is maybe the best Pokemon named move ever.
I don't know. Confuse Ray is pretty good.
That's true. Also, Stoked Spark Surfer is as well as pretty high.
Gnarly.
It's pretty tubular. Pretty tubular, dude.
Yeah.
So that's basically what happened in this video.
Yeah. Literally, Snorlax went crazy. Raichu went crazy. Rattata was like, I don't know if I'm like a gangster mouse or like.
I have a little bandito mustache.
Yeah, I've got a little bandito. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, whoa.
I like it. I like that Rattata a lot.
Yeah. Also. Oh no, sorry. I thought for some reason that they announced Rumble, but or Battle Royale, but
No.
that's over at GameStop. They just announced all this news. They were like, check out Sun and Moon. It's great.
Yeah, the Battle Royale was released a little while
Like
ago.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I just watched that commercial like 300 times. So I was like, good.
It's for the best, darling.
Literally the best commercial that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think people at Pokemon have finally figured out what the fans want for old treatment of old Pokemon.
Right.
This Snorlaim thing, people have reacted very positively to this guy.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun, it's cute, but it's powerful. And
And it doesn't screw with Snorlax,
right.
you know?
Yeah, it doesn't change. Like, I know that you didn't really care for the Scissor Mega Evolution.
That's fine.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's not like something that you were like super stoked about.
Exactly. Not super stoked Spark Surfer.
Spark Surfer, right. But the thing is, like, now we've got this really cool stuff going on that you can take your base Pokemon and run with it. You know, you can be like, oh, this is actually, viable again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually playing through Yellow right now as well, and man, like, Gyarados destroys in that game.
Pretty great.
Pretty destructive. He's got like a attack of like 142 at level 40. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, he got nerfed big time. I think 3rd gen, or maybe even 2nd gen.
Yeah, because like, looking at the newer games, it's like Gyarados is kind of like old hat. Like, there's nothing really going on with him.
And
he
then
gets a Mega Evolution.
No one really used it.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah, and then, in 2nd or 1st gen, you've got like
Gengar.
Gengar is the best one in the game.
Yeah,
Like,
Gengar
without
was
a doubt.
just broken.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't be hit by anything. Just like super good special attack, put you to sleep, and sleep was so hard to get out of in that game.
Yeah.
You would just use
And
Dream Eater.
Confusion.
Yeah. Sleep, Confusion, Dream Eater. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Or Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, or
Yeah,
whatever.
I did play Confused, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, it's just broken, you know?
I liked Megas, but
I think they've seen their time.
I think they have too. We were just talking about earlier how how Mega was specific to the Kalos region.
Right.
Now we're getting a Alolan form specific, obviously, to Alola.
Right.
And maybe they're just trying new things for new regions, which I'm fine with.
Right. And I mean, if they run with this forms thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Me too.
Because if you think about it, that's how like nature works. You know, different species on different
Yeah.
places.
And that's been a thing for Pokemon since the beginning, that
Right.
kind of idea.
Yeah. They connected a lot to nature and they connected a lot to, like, oh, Odysseys live in the grasses, But now it's like, well, these grasses are different. These Odysseys would have had to adapt in a different way.
I've heard a rumor that there's going to be a fire Oddish.
That's going to be interesting.
Heard a rumor, but we'll see.
We'll see. I'm like I said,
You heard it here first, folks.
you heard it here, folks, first.
You heard it, folks. First here.
Stage fright. I want to see an Alolan form of Zigzagoon.
Okay.
Yeah. I am really stoked for Zigzagoon.
All right. Random 3. What Alolan forms do you want?
Zigzagoon.
All right.
Delcatty. And Smeargle.
But why Smeargle?
You said random.
Oh, okay. Less random.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. I think they're only going to do first gen.
I actually hate Zigzagoon.
Am I an idiot for saying this?
Zigzagoon is bad.
I think they're only doing first gen Alolan forms.
Disgusting little rat thing.
Oh, cute
Wait.
little raccoon.
Hold on. Execute.
Marowak, yeah. I
Yeah.
think they're all first gen.
They're all first gen. Interesting.
Yeah.
I could see maybe them dipping into second gen. I wouldn't mind that.
I would love that. It's my favorite gen. I want to see a Parasect.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like a ghost Parasect or something.
Man, Marowak was so sad.
I know. Rubs
It's
his
so-
head with a bone.
Yeah.
Light it on fire. So you're in favor of Alolan forms over Megas?
Yes.
Me
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
I think they work better. I think they're more fun.
Yeah, and also like Mega Evolution, here's the thing. You look cool. You're coming out, you're real hot. But you have the whole animation that you have to sit through, and then, you look at this Pokemon and now it's just a different Pokemon, It's like the basic Houndoom doesn't look or isn't what you think of when you think of a really powerful Houndoom.
Yeah.
Because now you're thinking about the Mega Evolution and you're like,
Unfortunately, because normal Houndoom is such a cool.
yeah, it looks really awesome.
Yeah.
And like the idea from that and the time that it took to write that character up, it's like, well, that's all.
And I think, for example, Ninetales is perfect for what they did.
Oh yeah, I
mean-
love that.
I mean, you're biased because you love ice.
Yeah,
But I think that is just people like that. It's just so cool.
pun
See what I
intended.
did there? But yeah, people like the whole fire ice duality kind of thing. I thought it was cool. Cool. We also talked about how like Executor
Yep.
has he has his Alolan form. Does that mean Execute's gonna have an Alolan form? And then Rattata, does that mean Raticate? And Meowth Persian,
I think it would be weird to see a purple Persian.
I think it would be weird for them not to do an evolution from Meowth and what's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, Rattata.
Rattata.
But I would also think it would be weird to have an Execute
Yep.
as an Alolan form. So I don't know what
Well,
they...
the thing is, the Execute in the first gen, it says, or Executor, it says sometimes its heads fall off and form Execute. And so the heads are all the same.
Except for the one on the butt.
Except for the butt head. Except for the little butt head that's like...
He's he's the one with the broken shell.
Yeah, he's like he's like my brain.
This hurt.
This brain.
Cool. So we're gonna take a really quick break, and we're gonna come back with our favorite first gen Pokemon.
5 first-gen Pokemon.
Favorite 5 first gen Pokemon.
Say that 3 times fast.
Favorite first
Here
5 Pokemon.
Is some Hamilton.
Here it is. And we're back. Nailed it. Just to let you guys know, we still have Chick-fil-A gift cards to give away.
Yeah, do it.
So if anyone comments on this saying what?
Ripping the Narnar. Shredding the Narnar.
Shredding. So IN at the end. Shredding the NAR. Shredding the Narnar.
Yeah, you'll get
You'll
some
get a
chicken
Chick-fil-A
dollars.
gift card.
You'll get some chicken dollars. Chicken dollar.
$10 to the chicken. Fill it. So there you go.
Universal.
So basically, what are you doing? First come, first served on the
Yes.
Shredding the Narnar. Cool.
Cool.
We're gonna do our top 5.
Yep.
Well, technically top
Gen
6.
1. Yeah, because both of our favorite Pokemon of all time are in Gen 1.
Yeah,
And we didn't really want to bore you guys with the same information over and over and over
it's
again.
true. John's is Pikachu.
And yours is
Scyther. So there we go.
Okay.
If you want to, if you want to send us any plushes, now you know.
Yeah, send us plushes, please.
If you can find a plush Scyther, let
Or
me know.
Plush Dunsparce, please.
Hello.
I was actually at the Pokemon store today looking for a plush Dunsparce.
No,
for
they're. I think they're only in Japan,
you.
if they are at
only
all.
exist.
So basically, we're gonna do our top
Pokemon
5,
City.
which are not our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So our top 6 through 2.
Yeah,
Shall you go first or I go first?
you go first, buddy.
I shall go first.
The last shall be first.
Amen.
Amen.
So which means you're gonna be first.
Right, because
In a second.
I have a brown skin.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say that we're gonna try go in order, but this is in no particular order.
Alrighty.
Mine's Raichu.
Raichu.
The mouse Pokemon, the evolution to your favorite Pokemon of all time.
That is true.
The age-old debate.
The age-old rivalry.
Which is better, Pikachu, Raichu? That's the
well,
debate.
okay. Here's the thing, though, guys. This low form Raichu is pretty freaking sweet.
It's stoked.
Like-
Spark Surfer.
I'm not saying by any means that Pikachu has been replaced in my eyes, but I really, really like this Alolan form Raichu.
It's super cool. I like original Raichu. I really like Alolan Raichu. Everything about it's great.
Yeah.
I think it might be one of my favorite electric types of all time.
All right.
It's definitely in my top 5 for Gen 1. It's awesome. So there you go.
Alrighty. This may come as a surprise to some of you,
Oh boy.
but I've recently rediscovered a lot of Pokemon, and I really just kind of really like them because of Pokemon Go and because of replaying Yellow. I've started liking some of the first gen Pokemon. Some that I wasn't really too stoked about when I was a kid, but I've since changed my mind. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started with the big one that if you know me at all, like as a person, I'm usually not about this kind of stuff. I'm usually all about the happy-go-lucky kind of stuff, but Gengar's super sweet.
Gengar's great.
Do
you have a Gengar on Pokemon Go?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I've got a Haunter.
Nice.
But I really, really like Gengar. Just kind of like he's a trickster Pokemon, like the Shadow Pokemon. He's really cool, but he's also kind of like silly and fun.
Yeah. Also really good.
Yeah, and super powerful. Like especially in Gen 1, he got there. His Mega Evolution has seen some pro play.
His shiny Mega.
Yeah, that's pretty
white.
sweet. It's
Yeah.
white. It looks really cool. I wasn't really a big fan of the third eye thing, but
Yeah.
I can see where it came from. And, it's kind of like the chaotic evil kind of thing where it's just like he's just running around doing whatever the heck he
Yeah,
wants.
it's definitely not your type of Pokemon.
Yeah, but
it's cool.
yeah, it grew on me. So definitely threw that one out there, because, hey, things change, I guess.
People change.
No, they don't. Well, sometimes when they get out of the shower.
Okay, you know how there's this saying, people change?
And then there's a saying that says people never change.
Like, what is happening?
It's like, dang it, Rome and Japan need to like meet up and
Come
talk
on,
about their
philosophy.
philosophy. Like, come on, guys, you guys are like on the polar opposites of the polar opposites.
You know what that is? What that whole situation is? It's romanticism.
Pinkleberry.
People change. People never change. People are just people, and then they
People-
die.
Yeah,
That's what happens. People
yeah. You just
People do change. Because if they didn't, they would soil themselves.
they would just be babies. People learn, and we are a collection of everybody's experiences,
That's not true.
our own as well as those that are taught.
You know what's
to us.
weird? We're just going to get on a little weird tangent thing real quick.
All right.
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my cousin.
What a guy.
He went to the moon,
Yeah.
obviously, as you know.
On his bike, right?
Yep, on his bike.
Yeah.
And he
with
came
his-
back.
with his testicular cancer.
That's Lance.
Oh, yeah.
Lance Legstrong.
Right. Lance
Um,
Legstrong.
And with the little blue bands that go
Yeah,
around your
the
wrist.
green
Yeah,
ones.
the green ones.
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong,
Strang.
the man who rode to the moon, on his bike
On his bike with his sickness.
with the sickness.
And
He got back and people were like, "Hey, can we give you all this money for being amazing and blah blah blah?" He's like, "Listen. During that time, I was working for NASA. I got paid a salary. I'm living a life. You're good. Leave me alone." What a good guy.
yeah.
I don't
He
know
was
why
like, I'm the first person to land on the moon. Keep your money to yourself. Get out of here.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, and he didn't think that the world was gonna end.
What are you
Like,
saying?
like if he died. So we should be happy
Learn-
to go to the moon.
Learn from him, people.
Yeah. Nihilism is stupid.
Well, okay.
Neil Armstrong wasn't a nihilist.
Honestly, nihilism, what's the point? Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, let's get on to my number 2.
Yeah, go for it.
Right here, we got a classic. We got Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite starters. Got him right here on my desk.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Looking
He's actually
super cute.
chilling on the computer right now.
Yeah, he's just moving
Look
around.
at homeboy. He can't even sit straight.
He's dancing.
He's dancing. He's dancing. Come on, look. He's dancing.
The only starter that is dual typed, except Rowlet.
Yep. He's
I,
grass fire, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Grass Armstrong.
Grass Armstrong.
I think that Bulbasaur is, like I said, probably my favorite starter.
Also adorable.
Super adorable. I've considered getting him on my body tattooed somewhere. He was number 1.
He was the better one.
Yeah, so he's the first Pokemon, as well as
Chew.
Dawn,
Right.
and Arceus, and Mew.
Yep.
Those are all the first Pokemon.
And also, he will HMO1 you.
That's true. He
Yeah.
will. He's the underdog. I've always rooted for him. That's why I'm on Team Instinct in the spirit of Bulbasaur.
Yeah. In the spirit of Bulbasaur.
So there you go. There's my number 2 on that list.
All right.
What you
My
got?
number 2 has to go to Ninetales because
Very nice.
I love the Alone form, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But going from a first gen standpoint, like, it's a very majestic looking Pokemon. And mine has a pretty high special attack, which I care for because most of my Pokemon are trash. Like, I have a Pidgeot that's like level 40 and its stats are still in like the 50s. I'm like, Pidgeot, were you literally bred as the runt of the litter of the runt of the litter?
It happens.
Like, oh my gosh.
He's the runt of the litter of 3 generations.
Yeah, he's the runt of like 15 generations. He's like, I'm going to use Minimize with Metronome, and it's going to do nothing because I'm already tiny baby terrible. I'm like, I just want to catch another Pidgeot. but then I'd feel bad because I've raised this thing since a Pidgey, and I like get attached to my Pokemon.
Well, is this on yellow you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with Ninetales. Anyway, Ninetales
Is it called Ace?
great. Yeah, Ace.
Yeah, yours is Ace.
I love my
Mine's
Pidgeot,
Avi.
even though it sucks.
Fair.
Ninetales is awesome. I like the sprites for it. I also like the just kind of like the flavor of it.
Lemon flavored.
Yeah, the lemon flavor, and I like it. So go.
Cool. Mine is Arbok.
Oh wow, you get to roast him.
I get to roast him next week.
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough.
rat.
I have a shiny Arbok.
Isn't it yellow?
It's like kind of a yellowish
Yellow
green.
gold.
Yeah, yellowish greenish gold. Obviously Cobra backwards.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I think it's a really clever idea for a name.
I do too actually. People think it's stupid, but I really like it.
I love it.
It's the first Pokemon I ever used the
Hypno training.
what is it? You've got Swallow, Spit Up, and then what is the first one? Stockpile.
Stockpile.
So
yeah.
first ever Pokemon I used the Stockpile style on, which sucks. But it's pretty cool. I really like it a lot. It's just a plain poison type, which people forget.
Yeah.
So it's gotten some pretty decent.
I thought it was poison grass. No?
Yeah, exactly.
Poison?
Just poison.
Huh.
It's got some pretty good resistances and offense. So
Yeah. Well, can't be poison. That's a good plus. Oh,
that's
wait.
true.
Now it can.
By Salandit.
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 Something like that.
I think that's gonna be in my top 10. I think that's gonna be on my team.
Yeah?
I love that little thing.
That's pretty cool.
It's weird.
I want to see it evolve.
Me too.
Okay.
There's my 3.
My third is going to go to Poliwrath.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Poliwag. Actually, there's a story.
Give it to me.
My brother had, I think it was blue, and me being a 5-year-old,
Me being a baby.
me being a wee bab, I stole his blue version and threw a Master Ball at a Poliwag. And wasted his Master Ball. I was like, this thing's adorable. Mike doesn't have any Great Balls, but he has his Master Ball. Go! And then I saved the game right after it happened.
What a savage.
What a boss.
Leg end.
Leg and.
You're the sauce boss.
I was like, here you go, Mike. And Mike was so mad. He was like, I am so upset.
Shout out
Pretty
to
sure
Mike.
I've told this story on the podcast before, but
I don't remember it.
I think it's hilarious.
That is
So, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, that was like, the little brother goes into the room and accidentally like smears the walls with ravioli. And he's like, I didn't know that this wasn't a thing that humans did.
We're looking at you, Diego.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I was like, I didn't know people didn't throw Master Balls at Poliwags.
Yeah.
So,
Must have been a good one.
yeah, it actually probably was terrible.
I
But
bet
anyway,
it was.
it evolves into Poliwrath, which is kind of like this buffer version of it. It's got like this hypno design on its chest, which is actually like based on a tadpole that you can like see
The
through
intestines,
the
yeah.
intestines, which is kind of gross.
Really gross.
But I really like it's blue. I really like the fact that I think it is fighting water.
Water fighter.
Yeah. And then
Water fighter.
water fighter.
Little
And
water
then
typer.
Little aqua punches.
Yeah, that's pretty good typing.
Yeah, and so I really like it. It's a fun Pokemon. It also looks pretty sick. So
A lowland form?
I could see it.
I'd be down for that.
I'd be down. Maybe make it a rock type.
I was just thinking rock fighting or something like that.
That'd be pretty
cool.
sweet. All right, number 4.
Yeah, I have Parasect,
Parasect.
which is one of the weirdest first gen Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's pretty out there.
Let's talk a little bit about Parasect.
So
for a second.
basically, well, it's a grass bug type, so
Yep.
it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, really badly.
All right.
it's it's really bad.
Good.
I love its design. I have a pretty good one in Pokemon Go, which has kind of got me back into Parasect. So basically, you've got Paris, which is a little crabby crab, and he has 2 mushrooms on his back. He's having a good time. His eyes are super cute.
He's just like,
And
hello.
he's having
I'm
a good
little
time.
Buggy crap.
And basically, then Parasect is a crab with a massive mushroom on his back.
Yeah.
So what's happened is the mushroom has taken
has
over.
assumed direct control.
Yeah, the mushroom has assumed direct control of Parasect's body.
Yep.
And
Uses
you can
it as
a host.
a host.
So you're actually raising a mushroom, not a Pokemon.
Yep. You're like fungus?
But
Among Us?
Paris has these adorable little eyes. Like
Yeah.
little
bug
eyes, massive pupils.
Yeah.
Super cute. Paris has the deadest eyes.
Demon eyes
They're just
from Doom. Also, the yellow sprite for it looked terrifying.
It's true. So it's just got white balls for eyes.
Yep.
And I think that's hilarious. I think it's so funny that you're walking around with a mushroom.
Freaking Slowbro's Mega Evolution. It's like, is this your life?
Yep.
Does it get any better?
No.
Nope.
Not even a bit. So yeah, I think Parasect is great. I really like that it's terrible in every way.
Yay!
It's kind of like my Dunsparce.
Yay!
It's super weak to fire. Doesn't have any fantastic moves. The only reason people used it in first gen was because of all the paralyzing and sleep powder and all that stuff.
Yeah, the powder moves were
especially back in Gen 1.
Yep.
So that's the only thing that made it viable.
Mm-hmm. You're like, cool. Poison powder or sleep powder, poison powder.
Paralyze. Stun Spore, yeah.
Just like bang, bang, bang. Though it couldn't have more than one.
It's my, I think it's my favorite mushroom Pokemon. I really don't like Fungus and Amoonguss.
I mean, word.
I'm fine with Breloom. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a dinosaur.
Are kind of cool too.
I like Lulmore, the new one, the little baby one.
Oh yeah, little baby.
That's super cute.
Yeah, I like that one too.
But besides that,
Parasect.
that's what he sounds like in the anime.
Yeah.
Parasect.
All right,
So,
we just
there you
had
go.
a crazy time. My number 4 is going to Vileplume.
Really?
Yeah. I really like Vileplume because I just didn't realize how adorable it was.
It's so
Like,
cute.
it's just like, hey, I'm a disgusting flower, but I'm also adorable. I'm like the Toad of the Pokemon universe.
It really is.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I like this. This is pretty cool. And like, it's just always so happy, and it's got this big old like umbrella on its head. He's just like, yeah, Vileplume. Like, I'm having a good time. I got an umbrella on my head. I used to be really, really sad, but now I'm not.
I had really tough teenage years.
Yeah. And then like, it was just really happy when it was a baby, and then had a really tough time being a teenager, and then it grew up and it was like, nah, umbrella on the head's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
It's based on the massive flower in Madagascar or somewhere in Africa.
Basically, this flower
Or
just
Brazil or
is
somewhere.
rancid.
It smells like rotten flesh, apparently.
Yeah, just straight up death. But
Vile plume.
yeah,
There you
and
go.
so it's just like gross. But Vileplume has learned how to control it, quote unquote, and knows when to activate the spores and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I really like Vileplume. I really like Gloom.
Yeah.
This year, I don't know why. It hasn't been Pokemon Go, but Gloom has grown on me so much. It's so doopy.
Yeah, it is.
I originally, when I was a kid, I took a look at that thing and I was like, this is ugly.
This thing is
So stupid. Now I love it.
Yep.
It reminds me of myself.
So sad and constantly drooling.
Exactly. That's me.
All right, you're number 5.
All right, here's my second favorite first gen Pokemon.
All right.
Nidoqueen.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Nidoqueen's pretty sweet.
amazing Pokemon. In Soul Silver, I had a shiny Nidoqueen named
Nice.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
After Queen Elizabeth, Nidoqueen Elizabeth.
Who's Queen Elizabeth?
Queen Elizabeth
Yeah.
of Turkey.
Ah, yes. Okay. That makes sense.
Queen Elizabeth the Ninth.
Of Turkey? Not the
Of
country.
Turkey.
Just an
Oh,
animal.
yeah. She's a turkey.
She is a turkey.
She's the queen of all turkeys.
She is the queen of turkeys.
Like
she
Fijudu.
reigns supreme.
Like Mahornahoth.
Mahornahoth.
If anyone gets that reference, except from Rachel,
Rip Rachel.
I will give you $20.
All right. I get that reference.
What is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell it to everyone.
I'm sure you don't know it.
All right. Well, you're probably right on that one,
If anyone
Captain.
knows where Fajudu and Mahornahoth are from, I'll give you $20 out of my pocket next time I see you.
$20. And don't Google it or we'll end your life.
You can Google it.
Oh, okay.
I dare you.
Do it.
Triple
boys.
dog. So basically, Nidoqueen,
Just you wait.
Nidoking and Nidoqueen are awesome.
Yep.
I love that
Purple
they
and
have.
blue.
I love the purple and blue. I love that. I had a shiny one in Soul Silver
Mm-hmm.
named Elizabeth, and she was green.
Yep.
She looked like Godzilla. It was amazing.
Awesome.
I like all the Pokemon that have male and female specific,
Uh-huh.
but this is a whole new level of thing.
Yeah,
you know?
and it was also like the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really love the Nidoqueen and Nidoking line.
Uh-huh.
I think it's really cool. I think they are giant armored dinosaurs.
Which
and
is awesome.
I love poison ground type. I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them have Alola forms or even Magas. I just really want to have Nidoqueen be a viable Pokemon in Gen 7 again.
Yeah.
You know, because she was viable Gen 1 for sure.
She was
Same
viable
with
Gen
Nidoking.
2,
Yeah.
you know?
But, yeah. So there you go. There's my favorite besides Scyther.
All right. And my last slot has to go to Ditto.
Oh,
Running around,
yeah.
just catching those things up Victory Road.
Having
Look
a
at
good
these
time.
freaking little blobs of happiness. Like, they're just like, look at this thing. Two little dots for eyes. Like, I don't know if you saw it on our YouTube videos, but there's a picture of me with a Ditto
yeah.
face. It's actually kind of terrifying, and it scares me a lot. It looks like, something out of a nightmare. But I love it. Like, Ditto is adorable. And when he transforms into all the other Pokemon and still has the same doopy face, like, I think that's great. I had a Ditto on, I think it was my Gen 4, like Diamond and Pearl, so my Diamond. And it was called Mini Dit because it was a shiny Ditto.
Oh,
And
yeah, the blue.
Mini Dit was from one episode where Ash runs into this lady who has a tiny Ditto. And so it, like, transforms into tiny versions of the Pokemon. And she named it Mini Dit. And I was like, that is adorable and I love it. So I will now own Mini Dit forever.
Mini Dit.
And also, the shiny one is blue.
And
Like
that's
a
your fave.
perfect light blue. And I'm all about it. So,
Fair.
yeah, Mini Dit takes the slot of 5.
We've been talking. Well, I've been talking. One day, if this podcast grows a lot, and we ever did like a charity thing, to where the loser of a competition would have to get a Pokemon tattooed on them.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would pick for you.
Or a gun.
Or a gun.
Yeah.
What? The loser would get a gun to the head?
No, or like a gun tattooed onto them.
Why?
Like an active gun. Like they put circuitry into your body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, that concludes our episode, guys.
Pretty much it does. So what are they commenting again for the Chick-fil-A gift card on this episode? It's going to be
Shredding
Rip
the
Harambe.
nar.
Oh, shredding the nar.
Rip.
So basically, if you share this episode and comment shredding the nar, you can have $10 to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Faux free.
Straight chicken money.
Straight chicken
It's
money.
actually straight chicken money.
Yeah. Because Chick-fil-A, you know
Because
how they are.
Chick-fil-A, you know how they are. Get the straight chicken money.
John, where can people find us?
They can find us on YouTube if they want to watch the entire series,
That
or
is
on
true.
Podomatic if you guys want to watch season 2.
I think we're going to wait till the end of September to officially do that. But so if you guys want to get caught up on season 1, you can still do that here. But yeah, we're going to eventually move past episodes to YouTube. Like you
YouTube
said.
online.
We're also on Facebook, Bite-Sized Lemons. Bite-Sized Lemons, if
Yep.
anyone's wondering.
Bite-sized lemon.
Same on YouTube.
Auga. Auga.
And then also in 2 weeks, not this coming week, but the next one, we
Will.
do
A.
live stream.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, we will. So be looking out for that. It's going to be awesome. I'll go ahead and create the Facebook event.
Sounds good.
And hey, that's it.
Hey.
John, let's high five.
Yay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh.